and look good doing it. Insane Throttle Support Store has a wide range of different style t-shirts, stickers, coffee mugs, and more. Now, to protect against COVID-19, we have Insane Throttle Facemasks. Get your support wear now. Rock on!
Era begins again.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. Yes, we got a great show for you today, but we always do. I say that every damn segment, don't I? I'm getting tired of it myself because I know it's one of the best shows on the internet. Oh boy, do we got a update in the Keith Palumbo case. Yes, somebody else got charged. I think the total is up to like 5 now. Yes, 5. And they have lawyered up. And you know what, I got maybe a surprise coming out later on this month about this. Somebody was lying to us. Don't you lie. We will always catch you up in that lie. So, yeah, that news will be coming out as well. But today, we're going to be talking about some biker chicks, some other good news going out in the motorcycle club scene. You know, one thing that I do not understand in this country, our vets are the most valued and special people that's ever served in this country. They serve this country, and remind you, it's a volunteer military. They signed up for it. Now, you know, some are going to argue, yeah, during the Vietnam War there was a draft, but they still went and served their country. So, here's the problem I have. Why the hell are there homeless veterans? I don't get it. They should be the first ones taken care of. Not all this welfare state stuff, not these immigrants. No, our U.S. military personnel that serve this country honorably should never, ever, ever have to be out there panhandling or needing a place to stay or staying in 10 cities. Our government should be there for them. Because you know what? They were there for us. So we got a story about a motorcycle club that, you know, was doing a fundraiser for homeless vets. And I got to say, the motorcycle community really comes together when we're talking about our vets, man. They do a lot of fundraising and stuff. But I just don't get why there has to be that stuff where our federal government should be stepping in and making sure there is not one single damn vet that has to sleep on the streets. And us as Americans, we got to look at this and say, well, what the hell is going on here? You know, you got one, and I might be getting a little political here, but it goes to the point. You get one party who wants to let the borders open and let everybody come in, collect all the benefits. Why we have our military men and women on the streets. Not to mention the horrible, horrible suicide rate. Unreal. There's no need for that. A country should be taking care of the people that took care of it. There should be no question. There should be no debate on that. Another sad story, we're not going to cover it in this segment, but we're going to eventually cover it. This country is going to hell. There was a firefighter torched in his car by some of these supposed BLM protesters. What's going on in this country with that is a joke. And I've said it time and time again. When asked, do you support that? No, I do not. Read my lips, as George Bush said. Well, on the radio you can't see it, but on YouTube and Facebook you can. No, I do not believe in the movement. Read my lips. I don't believe in that organization. I don't believe what they stand for. And a lot of blacks don't even, you know, agree with them because it was taken over by radicals. But anyway, here, and everybody knows how I feel about firefighters. They torched them. And then you got out in the Northwest, now they're complaining that the feds moved in and it's like Gestapos and all that crying crap. And now they're going to do it in Chicago. Thank God they're going to do something in Chicago, because it's shy freaking rack here. South and West Sides. I thought BLM matters. Where are your protests on the South and West Sides? Weekend total already. Over 10 shot and killed. And minors were involved. Again, I ask the question. Do their lives matter? Where is your protest? In order for people to care about your cause, you got to care about your own damn cause. Maybe you got to care about your own lives. Now, you can call me a bigot, you can call me this and that, but the truth hurts. Facts hurt. I get it. You don't want to face that kind of stuff. You want to sit here and say, well, this cop did, and me, I'm no friend of law enforcement. Everybody knows that one. But you can't sit here and complain, whine, cry that, you know, we're mistreated this, mistreated that, when you're killing your own people. I'm sorry to say, I'm going to put it blunt. Have you guys, if you haven't lived in the Chicago area, and I know this goes on in LA, New York, but if you haven't lived in Chicago, it's a damn war zone on the, you know, South and West Sides. But then you see these protesters in Grand Square going after Columbus and stuff and dragging cops through the frickin' street. When I seen that, I almost puked. I was like, really? That's peaceful protesting. And then you got these left-wingers who run these cities crying and whining that the feds are moving in like Gestapos. That's because you can't handle your job. That's because you're worthless. Your politics are killing people. Let's be honest, they are. And the only reason you're doing it is because it's an election year, which, you know what, you damn idiots are really losing. You know, you're really losing it. There's a lot of Democrats I know, and lefties at that are going to vote GOP and Republican. And again, if you're getting pissed off because I'm talking a little politics, well, it has to do with what's going on in this country and vets. These same politicians that are letting the riots happen and then complaining are the same ones who could care less about our vets sleeping on the streets. It's abominable. It really is. I never get it. So thank God there is actually people out there that care about our vets. I always sit back and wonder what they think when they see these protests and people burning the American flag, you know, stomping on it. While they were over in Vietnam, beaches of Omaha, Khe Sanh, Iraq, Afghanistan, spilling their blood for these type of people. I bet their skin crawls with disgust, and questions come up in their mind, well, why the hell did I serve to protect these people's rights? Can you blame them? I sure the hell can't. I can't. Not with what's going on in this country. You know, you had, you know, and I'm researching this one, but I think it's totally fake because I don't think they have the balls to do it. Antifa wants to go to Sturgis. That's the memes. That's the rumors. They'd be pretty damn stupid to do that. I'm just saying, man. Yeah, I know there's a lot of rubs up there, and maybe they'll have some cojones to push back on them, but I sure know a lot of major motorcycle clubs out there that would love to get their hands around one of their necks. Because the only thing them people know is when the violence comes back at them. They know strength. You show weakness towards these type of people, they'll run all freaking over you. And it's time that patriots get out there and start laying hands. You know, a lot of people say, well, that's just going to affect bikers. And, you know, I heard that argument. And I wouldn't care if freaking the corporates pulled their sponsorship from biker rallies. I wouldn't. Because maybe it'll go down to normal again. Maybe you won't be paying $10 for a freaking beer. Just saying. So, that is my monologue for today, and we'll be going into my final thoughts on all the news happening. Don't forget to hit subscribe on YouTube and Facebook, as well as download the Spotify app and mark us as a favorite, man. Motorcycle Madhouse Radio. Let's get all to the news. Let's get the show on the road. Okay, here we go. KSN Channel 3. Shootout between man and motorcycle group leaves one injured in Great Bend. Yes, there was a shootout. Police are investigating the shooting outside a bar in Great Bend early Sunday morning. One person has minor injuries. The Great Bend Police Department reports officers were sent to investigate a fight at Charlie's Place, 1109 North Main Street at 12:30 a.m. Sunday. Witnesses told police that two people had an argument with several members of a local motorcycle group. Charlie's Place staff said workers escorted the two people out of the bar without any problems and the situation had calmed down. Ooh, it looks like just from that statement alone, it wasn't the motorcycle club, guys. After 30 minutes later, dispatchers sent police back to Charlie's Place to investigate shots fired. Witnesses said one of the people in the previous argument returned to the Main Street entrance of the bar. They say he got into another confrontation with several members of the motorcycle group. So it was a civilian. Oh my God, they actually might be reporting this right. Oh my God. The witnesses told police the man pulled a handgun and began firing rounds towards the west into the front entrance of the bar. There you go. The guy just went on a shooting spree, basically. The witnesses also said members of the motorcycle club pulled handguns and fired rounds towards the east at the man in his pickup truck. Which, hey, self-defense. This dude started firing at them, so they pulled their pieces and fought back. Police say they did an extensive search of the area and found numerous shell casings and bullet fragments. There is damage to several businesses and vehicles in the 1100 block of Main Street. There was a 30-year-old man had a minor gunshot wound to the chest. The man was treated and released from the hospital. That's good news right there. In their last update, police say they have not made any arrests. They say they are still investigating. Well, of course you're not going to make any arrests because the motorcycle club was firing in self-defense. So it just don't fit your freaking, you know, motive, I guess. But let's go to the Philadelphia Inquirer. This is the story. Yes. That gives us an update on Keith Palumbo. Make sure to pound justice for Keith. And while you're at it, pound rock on. A Delco man was charged with abuse of a corpse in connection with a body found in a cemetery crypt. If you guys do not know the story of Keith Palumbo, I have many segments that you can go through our catalog in the library, on YouTube, on Spotify and all that stuff and find it. This by Julie Shaw. She's really the only one that's been, you know, keeping us updated on this stuff. Sad state of affairs when freaking the media is too busy with their lefty BS and, you know, causing all kinds of hell in this country to actually cover a good story here. A Delaware County man has been charged with abuse of corpse and obstructing justice in connection with the April discovery of the body of a Drexel Hill musician who police said was fatally shot in Philadelphia building owned by the Warlocks Motorcycle Club and whose body was found inside a crypt at the closed Mount Moriah Cemetery. Yes. And there might be some interesting developments in this case. Yes, there will. You know what? I'm kind of thinking there might. So, Buck Evans, 46, of Drexel Hill. Buck Evans was arrested last week, according to court documents obtained Monday. Evans is accused of rolling up Keith Palumbo's body in a carpet, destroying blood evidence on his own clothes, and helping to dispose of Palumbo's car. Yes, he was an accessory. Evans has been in custody since the end of February at the George W. Hill Correctional Facility in Delaware County on an unrelated matter. His attorney, Daniel O'Ryan, said Monday that he had only just started investigating the case and that his client looked forward to defending himself in court. I don't know how you're going to do that, man. Everybody's going to be ratting. Everybody's already started. The two other people, Billy Gibson, 47, of Drexel Hill, and Donna Ma Barker Morelli. Yes, Donna Morelli, that's the one who thought, because her husband, who's dead now, and she kind of thought she was going to take over this club, you know, was the one out there calling the shots. Yes, you heard me right. A woman calling a shot in a one-percenter club. Unreal. Sad state of affairs these days in some motorcycle clubs. And people wonder why clubs get all upset when you get these pop-up stuffs happening. Yes, because they don't know what they're done. Who in the hell, and I've seen many correspondence between this Donna Ma Barker Morelli and other members of the club. Yes, she was running stuff, and I guess, you know, why the split happened with Chester and the rest of the Harpy Warlocks is because it is broad. Ain't it always that way? It's always a broad that makes stuff happen. Anyway, you know what? I'm not picking on women. You know, I got a lot of lovely ladies that are fans. I love you too. Hollywood loves my women fans, but Hollywood ain't, you know, hypocritical. Women don't have no business in motorcycle club business. Let's just put it that way. Previously were charged with abuse of corpse and related offenses in connection with the disposal of Palumbo's body. Oh, here we go. Michael DeLuca, 38, an alleged Warlocks member previously of Drexel Hill, is suspected of fatally shooting Palumbo, 36, inside DeLuca's southwest Philadelphia apartment on February 6. He is accused of then ordering Evans and Gibson to roll up the body in a blood-stained carpet in the apartment and get in Morelli's truck to transport the body to the cemetery. Now, with all this going on, and if there's any Philadelphia detectives watching this, why are you not charging them with RICO? Yes, RICO. They got a lot of predicate offenses here, and they did it, it seems like, in the name of the club. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, don't get me wrong. I don't like RICO, but apply it to where it needs to be applied. And this right here sounds like a RICO. Just saying. He ordered Evans and Gibson to roll the body up in the blood-stained carpet in the apartment and get in Morelli's pickup truck to transport the body to the cemetery across from Ma Barker's home. DeLuca, Gibson, Morelli are accused of throwing Palumbo's body inside the crypt. Well, of course, they're going to need some kind of machinery. That's like, what, 2 tons right there to get that up? It was found, one of Palumbo's body was one of 2 corpses found in the crypt in April under suspicious circumstances. Yes, he's waiting for DNA test results, and the second man is believed to be David Rosillo Jr. So, again, they're waiting for the DNA results on that one. So, again, we're going to keep you updated on this story like we promised. But again, as far as DeLuca is concerned, he's being tried in September for a gun charge. And after that settles, they're going to extradite him back. That's just what I'm hearing. Now, this is what I was talking about earlier from Spectrum News. This had to do with my monologue. The 14th annual motorcycle run held for homeless veterans awareness. And that's what I was saying earlier. Why the hell is no veteran should be on the damn street, man. There shouldn't have to be awareness. The government should be taking care of these people because they took care of us. Erica Lay, Albany Capital Region. Sunday marked the 14th year of the Veterans Motorcycle Club of New York Chapter 8 held its annual motorcycle run for awareness of homeless veterans. The event raised for the Albany Veterans Housing Coalition, although things are a little different this year because of, guess what? The coronavirus. I wonder how Corona's doing right now, if they're going to change their name. The message and mission are just too important to postpone or cancel the event. Don't forget, on the 27th, I will be doing a biker's viewpoint on COVID-19. And we got some great answers from a very special guest who actually had this stuff. So look for that. I had questions from a lot of people with COVID because usually every year we go down there and there are politicians that speak. Of course, they want their frickin' faces out there. There are different organizations that speak, and they said, quote, "Are we doing it this year?" Said Robert Banyan, president of the Veterans Motorcycle Club in New York, Chapter 8. And I said, we're not going down to eat hamburgers and hot dogs. We're going down to support the guys that raised their hands and said, quote, "I will. They've fallen on hard times, and it's important to all of us. It's important for them to know they're not forgotten." You're damn right there. Damn right. Banyan says making sure these veterans know they're still on the minds is key. Despite everything going on in the world, Lee Vardigan, the director of Veteran Services at Albany Veterans Housing Coalition, says having the event this year is even more important. Quote, "We're donation-based and we're grant-based, so the grants are okay right now. But with COVID and everything going on, we have to do our fundraisers." This event is just one of many the Veterans Motorcycle Club holds for the Housing Coalition throughout the year. Again, I'm going to speak more on this at the end of the show. Now, this one seems like a very interesting one. And if you guys are on the radio, you got to come over on YouTube and Facebook. This girl is hot. Hot. My God, what I do to her. Harley-Davidson finds growing audience among millennial women in Wyoming. Is there a lot of them out there? You know, Wyoming, man, I heard it's, you know, not populated that much, which is great. As a kid growing up in Gillette, one of Anna Chapman's favorite memories was riding on the back of her dad, Ryan's Harley-Davidson, with her mother, Ricky, too. And where her older sister and brother failed to catch the bug for the open road, for Anna, it became an addiction. Now at 17, yes, 17 years old, she's planning to make a career out of it. Hell yeah. Taking a break for lunch last Friday from her internship at Deluxe Harley-Davidson in Gillette, Chapman popped outside to shoot the breeze with her dad and showed up after his night shift to take his daughter to lunch. She'd spent the morning, man, 17 years old? You're kidding me. She looks like 25. Anyway, make sure you check them IDs, guys. ID, please. Anyway, but after talking to Anna's parents, who know she knows through the local motorcycle scene, Ruse decided to give it to kid a try. Turned out to be one of the best staffing decisions she's ever made. Ruse said, given that Anna defies all negative millennial stereotypes and is one of the hardest working young staffers she's ever had. Then it goes on and it shows her working on a bike. Man, a woman working on a bike, you gotta love that kind of stuff. You know, in the earlier days when I came in the scenes, women were relegated to the back seat, go in the corner, don't frickin' talk. But damn, these new biker women are hot on them bikes, man. My God. Anyway, this Ruiz is a trailblazer in this field. Damn right. She looked like she whooped your ass with that pool cue, man. But, you know, Harley-Davidson, you know, you guys know my feelings and stuff on Harley. I love the bikes. I don't like the company. I think they're being jack-nines all the time. And I think they're just going to keep digging themselves in the hole. But they're trying to go after women and minorities, where most of the time, especially a millennial biker like this, they really love these sports bikes. And I gotta admit, I like a sports bike, man, because they're fast. You know, that's just the way I am. And that's the, you know, the direction where the kids are going to. With Harley-Davidson, they got to get something that interests these kids, because these big baggers and soft tails and stuff like that's just not for them, man. When they got rid of the Buell, they really got stupid. That's all I have to know. Now, Kory Graffs' Wall of Shame. Yes, Kory Graffs' Wall of Shame. The Guardian. Let's go over to the UK. Yes, England. You guys got even asshole cops too. Get off my neck. London police officer suspended after arrest incident. Video appears to show Met officer applying pressure with his knees to suspect's neck area.
Hello. We've got more units coming.
Okay,
We will deal with it there.
Get off me! Remove your leg. Remove your knee from his leg. Get off my neck! Remove your knee from his leg.
I have to say, I'm sorry, you Englishmen talk a little weird, man. But he does have his knees on the neck. And you got people arguing, get off the neck. You think these police officers would learn something. You know, I just don't get it. Anyway, a Metropolitan police officer has been suspended after a video appeared to show him briefly applying pressure with his knees to a suspect's neck. The video shows the suspect, who is handcuffed and on the ground, shouting, quote, "Get off my neck." The Metropolitan Police said the video was extremely disturbing and that they had suspended one officer and removed the other from operational duty. They had referred the case to an independent office for police conduct, which will decide whether to investigate it. Officers are not supposed to apply pressure to the neck area except in exceptional circumstances. They don't have freaking guns over there, do they, with the cops? London's mayor, this guy is a schlock. He's a schlock. I hate this guy. Sadiq Khan, who has oversight of the Met, said he was deeply concerned about this distressing incident. The incident happened at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday on Islesden Road near Finsbury Park Underground Station. Yes, it talks about the 2-minute, 20-second clip. The officer places his hands on the man's head, the whole 9 yards. So with that, let's see here. Marcus Coutan, 45, was charged with possession of a knife in the public space. Yes, them damn knives, man. God forbid you get... I ain't gonna even go into that debate. Okay, before my final thoughts, don't forget to visit us on all our social media platforms. Also, I got a very interesting question from a listener. He asked how he can become involved in the show, like Kory Graffs' Wall of Shame. Well, if you want to get involved, you know, you guys can freelance, do some motorcycle rally coverage or the good things that motorcycle clubs do. You can send me the articles and I'll name the segment after you, just like Kory Graffs. If you want to get involved that way, info at InsaneThrottleBikerNews.com. Let me know what you're thinking. Also, you can leave your thoughts at what is it, 847-957-1686, and I might play them on the air. So watch your mouths. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, what do you guys think about the veteran homeless problem in this country? You know, I really put out what I thought of it out there. I'd like to know what you guys think. You know, I just can't believe that we have homeless vets right now in this country, and all politicians do is worry about illegals and this and that, and not take care of our own. and for them to have to watch these idiots burn the American flag, or they want to get rid of this, they want to get rid of that. You know what it is? It's really like the children, the grandchildren of these idiots from these protesters from the 60s is what it is. You know, stupid gets passed down. That's what I say. I truly believe that 60s were the turning point for this country for all these far left radical idiots. But we're not just going to keep going on to that. Another one of my favorite stories was that Harley-Davidson with the biker chick, man. You know, that is awesome. And I think that's real important as bikers to get kids involved in motorcycling. It keeps them out of trouble, for one. And two, you know what? It teaches them loyalty, honor, respect. So what do you guys think of that? And finally, you know, the Keith Palumbo story, the Harpy Warlocks. Yes, it's all starting to come together. Everybody that was there is starting to get busted. And Ma Barker was the ringleader. Yes, Donna Morelli. Hey, you always have the opportunity to come on the show. Don't send one of your underlings to email me or to try to talk to me. How about you and your lawyer? Now, I know the case is ongoing, but it's not, you know, it's normal for attorneys to come on and try to fight your case in the public, because this is going to be a very public trial for what you guys did to this guy. Yes, you put him in a crypt with another body. What have you guys been doing down there? How did you know there was another body in that crypt there, Ma Barker? Yes, I think you know. And you know what? I think it's going to come out at trial, this whole damn thing of how it went down. Again, DeLuca, I think. Hey, DeLuca! Your boy, you know, talks to you all the time. Why don't you come on the show, man? Come on, you don't have to be scared to talk to me. Not little old me. Come on the show. Let's get your side of the story. I'm known for it. Let's get your side out. The only thing is, you know, my interviews are known, you know, for being pretty straight up and real, and I bring a jackhammer to the conversation. But hey, people want answers. They don't want lies. And boy, that's all that's been coming out is lies, lies, lies. You know, tell the truth a little bit. You know, I know you guys want to fight, you know, to try to get out of this case, but you're lying. And people are already ratting. Ma Barker, remember that. They're ratting right now. You're in the crosshairs, and I'm sure that you're running your mouth too, is what we're hearing. Just saying what we're hearing through the rumor mill. So, yeah. Ooh, some nice blues, baby. I love blues, don't you guys? Don't forget to, you know, keep on going through the program after I get off air. Look at our Facebook page, our HarleyLiberty.com and BikerLifestyle.com. I'll see you guys later. You take care.
I said goodbye, vamoose,
Vamoose, babies.
Ciao, so long, get your
Blues,
hat,
baby. Don't forget to go over to HarleyLiberty.com. Get all your motorcycle club news. What's happening in the scene? We have a new article or articles every single day over at HarleyLiberty.com. And don't forget the sister site, BikerLifestyleMagazine.com. If you're into all that kind of manufacturer motorcycling news, motorcycle rallies, and bikers helping the community, motorcycle club editorials, and more. And don't forget to visit us on Facebook. Get involved in the conversation. Watch videos done on Motorcycle Madhouse and more. Also, we have Instagram. Yes, Instagram. We have material that is not seen anywhere else. So don't forget, get on our platforms, check out your daily biker news. Rock on!
Hey guys, this is Kara from Bagger Syndicate Cycles. I just want to let you know about a place where you can get the greatest apparel, top of the notch, all about baggers, bikers, and brotherhood. And ladies, don't you worry, we didn't forget about you. Check it out at BaggerSyndicateCycles.com.
Radio show is now available on Spotify and all major platforms, including iHeartRadio, iTunes, Stitcher, and more. Don't forget to become a subscriber on any one of these platforms so you can be notified right away when our weekly episode is uploaded so you never miss an episode.
Hi, this is James Hollywood Machikari. Join our YouTube channel and get Motorcycle Madhouse and tons of videos related to the bikers. Join now by subscribing for free and become part of the crowd today. Always free and always entertaining. Don't forget to visit us at www.harleyliberty.com for your daily biker news. Rock on!